Welcome back everyone to Missions 102 where I have reached a level 27 with the Zhelruka Allegiance, and that means it's time for another quest. But before then, at level 25 I earned the chest piece of the armor set here, so now I have, well, except for some gloves there, the full armor set here for the Zhelruka Allegiance. I guess the gloves are going to be the reward for this time around?
I have a mission for you.
Well, I don't see anything about gloves in here. Maybe that's going to come at the final one. Bindseed, I have a mission for you. There is a fearsome cold drake named Valnath who nests in Gundabad. Well, that's not good. His spawn of Remel Frostheart threatens dwarves who walks upon the three peaks. We must find the drake and kill it if our people and their neighbors are to be safe here in Gundabad. Alright, so I need to find and kill this worm. Of course he has Fremel's chosen. I mean, if you spawn a Fremel, why not? It is important to show everyone that they are safe in Gundabad, under the protection of the Zhelruka. That is why I am coming with you to slay the beast. Let us be off. Ooh, I get to go with Prince Ingor. Let's see how that goes. We have arrived at the secret stair. Well, I suppose the secret stair will be where I could find a hidden drake. Let's bring in Prince Ingor.
Svalnath is near. Come, this way.
This way. Alright, fight the cold drake. Prince Ingor must survive. Well, I suppose that's to be expected. Oh, too far away.
Svalnath is near. Come, this way.
Alright. Oh, sorry, I was getting ready to follow him, despite the fact that, no, that's not going to happen. Well, we have a couple of regular drakes to take care of first. And now it's your turn. Oh, there are drakes all over the place. Well, we must be in about the right place if we are fighting drakes, right? Maybe? Your turn. Okay, good. Oh, there you are. That's right, you. Hmm. Is this a mirror or something like that? Yeah, maybe it's a mirror. Okay. Well then, let's set up. Hi! Wanna fight? My spear against your not so impervious hide? Mirrors all over the place. The Boggled Doom. Are you boggled and am I your doom? I guess so. Then up, up, and away. Or, let me guess. How high does this thing go again? Well, we got a few levels left. We have to go up a huge number of levels, I think, before we're going to get this done, aren't we? Right? Okay, now your turn. Where is the mighty drake? Spawner Freeman Frostart has appeared. Oh. Well, I noticed that in all my running up the stairs, I lost our friend. So I'll just have to finish this without his aid. I was afraid I was going to have to go all the way up the stairs before I would face this fierce drake. Your turn. Really? That's it? Hang the head as false but on Vernazal. Oh boy. I suppose that's the next step, right? The perfect place for a dragon head would be right behind the throne. There you go. Now how about that? I'm sure Ingor will love it. Drake dead and head hung.
It is truly a prized decoration for this hall.
All those who visit Vernazal will know of our deeds and our great victory. You have done well and assisted the Zhelruka efforts in Gundabad a great deal. I thank you for your aid in our cause. Oh, that was a short one. So perhaps we'll just continue with chapter 10 as soon as I finish up getting to level 30. I have reached level 30 with the Zhelruka, so I now have a filled bar here. So I still haven't claimed the level 30 reward. Now here there, looks like I get a goat of kept promises. We could look at that later. Tokens of Zhelruka, and they have added the chapters to the reward list so that now we know when they come out. So it looks like the first one's at 5, then at 9, and then it goes by 3s after that. So let's claim our reward. There we go. Now, do I finish a deed here? Deed completed. Not too sure. Oh, it's a reputation. Oh, of course, the Zhelruka level whatever deed that was done on there. Okay. So that takes care of everything there. Now, on the Zhelruka side, looks like I have all of the Gundabad deeds completed, at least all of the mission-related ones. There are, of course, those higher level deeds that I haven't even started or even are eligible for yet. Now I think it's time for us to speak to Prince Ingor, since I'm sure, yeah, he does have a quest for us.
The reclaiming of Gundabad is going well, thanks in part to your efforts.
Yes, let us rest and celebrate our successes. I ask but one more task of you. Will you gather food and wares for the feast? I will have the best Zhelruka cooks prepare a feast most filling. Very well then, collect meats for the feast, vegetables for the feast, plates for the feast, and utensils for the feast. In other words, everything for the feast. I have no idea why all of this stuff is up here. You would think it'd be in a nice, convenient location. Looks like the meats are fish. Well, I suppose that could make sense if they're near Erebor or something like that. Let's see. Actually, we're not that close to Erebor, but many of the dwarves do come from Erebor. And anything else we need? Oh, utensils. There you go. And before long, we'll have everything. Hey, there are a lot of taters around here, aren't there? It looks like we are a fish and potatoes group tonight. There we go. And before long, we will have everything that we need for this feast. I've collected everything.
Good work.
Did I mention our special guests? No? Well, we do have some special guests joining us for this feast. They have only just arrived at Gundabad, but you will see them soon enough. Now, let us begin the feast. Yes, let's begin the feast. And it looks like nothing terrible happens because it says twist none. That's good to hear. It would certainly have not been good to turn this into a murder mystery or anything like that. That would be an awful twist. Well then, let's go and join the feast. Ah, here we are. Something to eat. Mm, nice. Yeah. Well, looks like I am making quite a dent into the food supply. Well, considering all that I've been doing for all of these missions here, you would think that I would be a little bit peckish by now, right? And then finally, a little bit more of that. Hey, how about a little something to drink too, right? Yeah, something to drink. Bottoms up. There we go. I think I'm going to be drinking them out of house and home at this rate. Hey, one hobbit did this much damage to the provisions. Oh well. And then finally this. One more here. Oh, has the guest arrived yet? Um, Now, as your prince, may I have your attention for a few moments? Zhelruka and friends of the Zhelruka, I have gathered here to celebrate. It has been a long road roaming without a home. Our efforts were not in vain. Gundabad will soon be ours. Our children will call this place home. On this day of revelry, we know that there was still much to be done. The hardest task, however, is now behind us. Prince Ingor, I thought we had guests this evening. I thought our guest might be Diran. Or Gorgar bound in chains. Enough guesses. I am getting to that. Gundabad is not just a home to the Zhelruka, but for all dwarves. Gundabad is a sacred place, and all dwarves should be allowed passage through these halls. When King Thorin sent missives to dwarves afar, I admit that I was hesitant. Now that our first guests have arrived, I know that it was the correct action. I would like to welcome Filagi and the Telemir and Vokshat and the... Come over here. Join us, my friends! Filagi and Varanok. Right, two other tribes on dwarves. That is quite a distance coming in there. I am honored to be amongst the many welcoming strangers, and I hope that we do not remain strangers for much longer. I am glad to have received the missive from the Longbeard's king. Wise King Yagan and the Talamir sent his regards to the successes of Gundabad. Ah, I was just speaking to Owlsma of the Stadaxes, a long-lost cousin. If that missive I received is correct, it must be, for I am here now and I see this gathering with my own eyes. Ha! I speak for all the Cambrata when I congratulate on your well-fought win at the gates of Gundabad. Thank you, Filagi. Thank you, Varajnak. You are both welcome to stay at Gundabad as long as you wish. Diran agreed to let us live here, and he had better live up to his word. Now, let us all feast together. Let us all feast together.
Welcome, one and all, to Gundabad, the home of the Zhelruka.
Home of the Zhelruka. Quite a feast.
You are always welcome in these halls.
When you were first made known to me, I did not expect such devotion to the Zhelruka cause, Pineleaf. Not long ago, there was much strife between all those in the Grey Mountains, but you have worked to dispel some of that. You have exceeded my expectations in every respect, and are a true friend of the Zhelruka clan. But more than that, you are a trusted advisor to me. As my people and I journeyed, some wondered if we would ever find a home, and if Gundabad would ever again open its doors to us. My certainty never wavered. There will come a day when all the halls of Gundabad ring with the sounds of dwarves and work, and my part in this will be my greatest accomplishment. You are always welcome to these halls, Pine Seed. Go forth and seek glory and treasure worthy of your name, your tale, and your allies, the Zhelruka clan. And that completes the last of the storyline quests here with the missions. And what else do we have here? Now let's see what this goat looks like. Here we are, the goat of the kept promises. It's a nice pine leaf color. I think that works out quite well. Yeah. I may have to get this one another one of my characters. Well, I guess time will tell on that, but here it is. The goat of the kept promises is the ultimate reward for the missions with the Zhelruka clan. And that concludes this bit on the missions 102, where we did all the missions for the Zhelruka, did all the storylines for them, completed all the deeds over the course of this time. And I suppose at some point, though, there will be another update where they'll have a few more missions. And when that comes out, we'll be seeing them once again on Missions 102.